Hello, everybody, and welcome back for the last time to Black Mesa. Today we're going to finish that shit up, and with it, the Half-Life Marathon I've been doing. I see a couple new faces in chat today. Welcome, welcome. So, last time, we just teleported to Zen. I cut it off right as we faded out. So, I'm about to show you lovely people who don't know what Crowbar Collective did from the years 2015 to 2020. Although it looks like the main menu has already spoiled it for me. Zen looks a little different in Black Mesa. The original Zen was kind of a desolate alien wasteland, kind of inhospitable, very bleak. This one is more like a pretty ecosystem. I don't know if that's befitting of something of a border world that Zen is, but fuck it. What are you gonna do? I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go kill that fucking Nihilanth. No worries. We did it. The teleporter worked. Geez, that big-ass machine for this little pad. There's even, in the original Zen, there was mostly just dudes with HEV suits who were dead. In this one, they've, had a bit more time to set up shop, if you will. There's been a bit more of a survey this time around. Zen is less fleshy, more rocky. And you may notice a bit of Half-Life 2 inspiration. We've been given a citadel, our destination. It's a reimagining of that final room before the boss in the first Half-Life. Not quite as scary looking. Although definitely not something that belongs here. This Zen is naturally beautiful. And this thing is a blight on it. So that's probably where our single powerful being lives, eh? Oh yeah, the music in Zen is... Original Zen was definitely creepy. This one is more, yeah, pretty. And there was kind of a bit that was lost in translation there, because the creepiness does, I think, fit an endgame area, but at the same time, I mean, come on, look at this shit. Still got some old favorites, though, like the cowardly light plant. Orange crystals like the one that caused this mess all over the place. Flocking creatures. Things that were cut from the first game, but showed up in, like, I think at the very end, there was a cameo by these things, and here they're everywhere, as they should be. Lots of equipment for navigation by humans. Even some long jump friendly ramps. Now I'm no stupid ass. I can see the barnacles. Probably shouldn't use the 9mm ammo. Oh right, I used it up. I was wondering what the hell would happen, but it's okay. The healing pools are back. Bigger than ever, better than ever. One nice new little addition is the long jump module now has landing jets. It cushions fall damage, so you don't have to worry about it ever again, really. That being said, fuck these hound eyes. Uh oh, can't long jump in the water. Blech. Alright, the rock pulling device. Wonder how they got that attached in the first place. Ooh, that wasn't good. Okay. So the original Zen chapter was one map long. This one is quite a few. Okay, hey, look at this, an alien-made teleporter. It's, See ya, Warm Tea. Thanks for stopping. An alien-made teleporter. It's clearly not Combine. It's, its own style. Organic looking, but not organic. Not completely, anyway. Probably a little bit. Hey, it's the fucking those things. Suck a dick. Ah, suit charging crystals. I've been in the Black Mesa, my friend. This is as far from Black Mesa as I could get. Oop, I thought that was optional. I want to check out the other area real quick. Yeah, let me just go through the loading screen twice. Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. Alright, alright. Any second now. Alright, alright. I think I can make that. I have to do some funny jumping. Ooh. I jumped too hard. So much for 100%. I think I can make that. Hell yeah, I can. Okay, back through the loading screen. This one even has a under cavern with a lake in it. And some goddamn ichthyosaurs. I should probably be conserving ammo with the Glock here. Oh good, they gave me some crossbow back. A lot of crossbow, actually. Oh, if there was a place. Oh shit, that was a real barnacle. Can I go back for that crossbow ammo? Hell yeah. What the fuck? Alright, now I gotta go back again. Pick up, top off the crossbow ammo. There we go. Hey, look at this, oh fuck, whoa. Look at this, what do you call these? A little outpost. It needs to be plugged in. Some idiot unplugged it. Please wipe your feet. Anybody home? HEV zombies. That's why you wear your helmet, kids. Although these don't seem to come with it. Hello, head crab. I just heard. There it is. I love the atmosphere of this place. It's like even more horror-y. And the HEV zombies are so good. The suit's glitching, it knows the user's injured, but it can't figure out what the fuck's wrong with him. And that one had his flashlight stuck on. Is the stream lagging a bit? I think that's just Black Mesa. I don't think that's something I can fix. I've seen a lot of gameplay of Black Mesa, and sometimes that just happens. It's probably got to do with how this game runs on a Frankenstein source engine. Bit of a whiteboard extra explanation for why this thing gives power. It's powering that, the fan. This shit creates electricity. And that generator battery thing, the game itself is not lagging. It's perfectly smooth on my end. But in translation from screen to capture to YouTube, something starts stuttering. We have power. I have no idea what the hell that's supposed to be. But I have seen more professional streamers than I have that issue, and they couldn't fix it either, so I'm assuming there isn't exactly a fix for it. Okay. Oh, and a torso. I wonder how that happened. Oh, I see how the head crabs got in. They used canvas here, and it ripped. probably should have used something a bit sturdier than whatever they've used, considering how hostile this place really is, despite its beauty. So this is some kind of big power machine, and it needs, well, that plugs in, but it doesn't got no juice. So this here puzzle teaches you that sometimes these power conduits don't have the crystal, but you can find the crystal and stuff it in there. I love the detail that it provides power to stuff near it, like this light turns on once you plug that in. So that should make the generator work, yeah? Yeah. Alright. Power's back on. Place is still foobar, though. And this opens. I also love the flashlight HEV zombies, too. I love that they stuck their flashlight on. Enemies with dynamic lights, I should say spotlights, are always cool to me. Oh damn, the power ran out over here. Good thing there's a backup battery. So this is kind of a foreshadowing for how Zen is going to be. So far I've shot some pretty standard normal enemies and done a lot of plug puzzles. These Zen levels are good. They're better than the original, because they have the benefit of like 20 years of hindsight and game design theory and practice. But they're a bit puzzle heavy. I mean, if they were combat heavy, it might start feeling a little boring, because now that the Marines are gone, and especially later in the Interloper chapter, there's only like 3 organized alien enemies that they could have you fight, unless they introduced more, which would be deviating a little too far from the source material. So they settled for mostly puzzles, and here and there you fight some alien soldiers. Around here, though, of course, you're fighting off the wildlife. Glowing red plants. Do you think they explode? Not fit for consumption.
Power level is 100%.
That lowers that ramp. Is there anything down here? I don't think so. No. Of course Gordon's doing science. He's plugging in electricity. See? If that's not science, I'm not sure what is. And this time, they have their own alien plug. They're trying to subtly teach you what those look like for when they show up later. The old topography scanner. That did not turn the power on. I missed something. Oh, I think I was supposed to plug in. Yeah, I was supposed to unplug that. There you go. Here's a little environmental detail. They had a tally of, I'm assuming, how many they killed. white crab. They killed 13 of them since they made this anyway, since they last updated it. Sonic the Bulldog. They killed 9. Mr. Burns. They killed 15. And the Spit Squid, they only killed 5. We haven't met Mr. Burns yet. It's not as interesting as it sounds. So this Zen tree, as they're called, not all that dangerous. If you don't get close anyway, but they still... Also, by the way, look at this goddamn jungle now. But this, these trees, they still show one killing a bull squid, so you know that they are dangerous. And not to go near them. You don't learn by taking the damage yourself. That's a bit of game design that wasn't yet implemented in 1998. So this Zen even has different biomes. I'd like to think that this area is maybe closer with another dimension or something than the last place. Ah, shit, and I still let it hurt me. Oh, well. Yeah, alien jungles do remind of James Cameron's shittiest film. I mean, Avatar was okay. I just, the fact that it had 0 cultural impact, like no one remembers anything from it, is kind of, telling as to its true quality, despite it being a fun blockbuster. Bull squids in their natural habitat. More ichthyosaur-like activities. What the? Oh. Yeah, I also like alien planet exploration type shit. That's why I like this, oh, God. You know, I said that they're dangerous, you shouldn't get close, and I keep getting close. These things kind of are a remnant of, like, the original Zen's art style, and it's kind of interesting that they kept them. Considering that the new Zen is more of a rocky, actual plant-filled place. But, you know, I'm glad they're here. Extra little cave full of hapless explorers. Alright, so here's the puzzle element for the jungle. You shoot the red growth, and it makes the leaves go down. I guess it's some kind of parasite that's sucking the juice out of the leaves, and then they bloom? Can leaves bloom? Once you've killed it. You're not really given a hint that you should shoot it, although what else are you going to do with it? Some people still don't know. Okay. Here's another one. This one's around the corner. If the puzzles stayed this simple the whole time, I think more people would have enjoyed this, but they don't stay that simple. Here's Mr. Burns. Explosive hound eyes. That's really all there is to it. And it's no wonder they killed most of those, because they travel in big-ass packs. You can kill the Zen trees this time. Yeah, I don't think you could in the original. I wonder if it would have been... I don't know about smart, or... I wonder what it would have been like if they had introduced Half-Life 2's antlions and zombie variants. It wouldn't technically be breaking source material, especially considering they do, yeah, pretty much everybody who's left in Zen is dead. I think it's because they probably were like, ooh, pretty paradise, and they got their asses kicked. Maybe the aliens came through here, the alien grunts and stuff came through here, and the ones who didn't get head crabbed got shot to death. Or maybe they met Mr. Burns. Ow, fuck, they're right behind me. Oh, wait. We're missing a crystal. A lot of this survey equipment is stuff I wish you could get in like, No Man's Sky. Kinda wish you could set up a, research outpost in that game, but you really can't. Not a real one. It wouldn't be functional. Okay, this'll give us a crystal. Yeah, Gordon has had about, what, 2 days worth of exposure to all this shit by now? He's probably the expert. More than any of the scientists who studied Zen in the first place, even. Alright. Next teleporter. So we're still in the first chapter. In the first Half-Life, the first Zen chapter was one island that you went outside and inside of. Greatly expanded. Ooh, a harpoon gun. I kind of wish this was a weapon, but at the same time, that would have been breaking the source material. Oh, thank shit, they got some ammo. Woo! They didn't give me any energy ammo, though. Oop. Might as well blow those. Might as well feed you. So now they've got 2 red things that you have to shoot to open the leaves. I do feel like some parts of this game overstay their welcome. Like, as pretty as the jungle is, it's lasted about twice as long as the other, I guess, biomes or locations so far in Zen. And it didn't need to. This here could have been a 3rd biome with a different puzzle. But then they would have had to make a whole 3rd biome. So, well, I guess this is kind of different. The trees are bigger, there's less water. Red crap. Uh-oh. So, I kind of missed the part where it shows, oh look, they're fighting each other. You can hardly see the bull squids, but they're there. I think their eyes glow in the vanilla model, which makes putting them in the fog a bit better of a... Anyway. I can deal with the zombies. Yeah, this is... I guess it is less rainforesty and more of... It's kind of like, what's that location from Legend of Zelda? The Cock Rainforest or whatever. Oh shit, I'm fucking terrible. Also, these are still floating islands. Be aware of that. You know what? I'm gonna have a little fun. Fuck you. And actually, wait, you think I can bait them into, like... Wow. Those suits really are good at their job. Well, that's probably the fastest way to kill a bull squid. Next to that. Lots of bull squids from range. Kind of annoying, but not so annoying that it's painful. All of that just to open one of the leaf locks. And there's two more. Are you starting to see what I mean about the overdoing it on puzzles? We're spending a bit too long in this area. It's kind of overstaying its welcome. Thought I saw it for a second there. Yeah, it almost feels like padding, which is strange because they didn't need to pad it. It's probably not meant to be padding, maybe? Well, who am I kidding? This whole find the three things to open the way is always padding. There's never a good reason to have it. Yeah, the novelty is wearing out a bit, yeah. Why didn't I not... That's the second time the long jump didn't work. My suit's faulty. I need a new one. Alright, let me, there we go. I wasn't able to jump off the thingy. Oh, that's snark membrane. This tree's... Oh, fuck. I don't think those... I think those suits have been compromised, too. I wouldn't trust them. They don't even have gloves. Shit. There's gotta be like a... Yeah, there were a couple fresh suits at the outpost, huh? Okay, that's 2. And if I remember right, the third one is, probably the most entertaining. Yep.
Is 100%.
Some absolute moron mined the explosive plant cluster. I now have to pull another surface tension and carefully and also make sure that these motherfuckers don't set them off. Goddamn head crabs. Yeah. It's a bit of mines. What I want to know is why the fuck would you do this? For fun? There are hound eyes here. I can't wake them. I wouldn't have enough time to kill them all before they set the plants off. Paranoid of what? I mean, it's good to be paranoid, but like, why specifically here then, you know? Anyway, number 3. I don't remember if you're scripted to die immediately if these plants go off. Let's find out. Oh! That didn't quite do what I wanted. Wait, yeah, nope, it didn't. Huh. Okay, it's not as deadly as I thought then. Okay, no, wait. That's not possible. So I guess you are scripted to die instantly. Oh well. Whatever. I was hoping I could go back for that revolver ammo. Anyway, the path is clear now. My reward is a bull squid. Alright, here's a slightly different section of forest. Some of those goddamn... These amoebas actually were in the original Half-Life. I don't remember where. There's an achievement for killing all of them, but they're not hurting anybody. Oh. At least I don't think they are. They could be theoretically feeding off my life force, but I don't think so. Oh yeah, they also added a, if you long jump and then crouch, you'll do like a slide. So, enemy variant number 2, the armored hound eye. These poor bull squids are getting fucked up. They don't got a way to compete. As you can see, the slide goes pretty far. Might as well just shoot these fucking things. So in the original game, there was a prop that looked kind of like this, but it was a very fleshy, it almost looked kind of like a head crab with long legs. It was that same kind of fleshiness to it. Here they've been turned into plants. I mean, I get it. It fits Crowbar Collective's definition of Zen, but I kind of liked them when they were weird looking. They appear again in Half-Life Alyx, which is pretty dope. Big hound eye. I kind of wish that they weren't all hound eye variants. All the new alien variants they added are hound eyes. They should have added the aquatic bull squid that was cut from Half-Life 2. Although I guess they wouldn't really need to. Yeah, well, it's kind of a... When you're doing a remaster of an old game, adding new enemies is a slippery slope, right? Because on one hand, you might enhance the experience. On the other hand, you're breaking the source material. And I don't know what sin is worse, monotony or well, breaking the source material. I don't know how else to put it. Although, I feel like they didn't all have to be hound eye variants. I feel like they could have added, like, I don't know, a bull squid variant. I wonder how it would have gone if they had added the head crab variants from Half-Life 2. Or even antlions. Could they have put them in here? They're supposed to be. Antlions are supposed to be from Zen, but they don't make an appearance. Because they were invented for Half-Life 2. So they were just kind of retconned in there. It's getting less jungly and more rocky now. I think antlions would have spiced up this section, although there would have been, there would have been heartache about, like, they weren't there, you shouldn't do that, you're breaking canon, or whatever. This ichthyosaur just ate one of those bird things. So here's a new kind of power generator, a hexagon. You sure as hell can't please everyone. I like this Zen, but I have seen some very nasty comments about the hubris of the developers to do such horrible things to the chapters. I don't know. Anyway, the push rocks. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. We living. Armored or not, they can't stand up a double blast. Okay, we're out of the jungle. Oh, this is, okay. Okay, I think we're closing in on the end of Chapter 1. Or Chapter, wait, what chapter is this? It's Chapter 15, okay. Yep, I recognize this area. So I don't suppose people who have seen the first Half-Life remember the first island from the beginning of Zen. Crowbar Collective sure did remember it. Okay, I mistimed. That's not normal water. I mistimed my reference. It's not here yet. This part looks kind of... These rocks look kind of like the original fleshier Zen. They remind me of, like, spinal columns and whatever. Only a little bit, though. Nope. Cave. Cave 2. Well, I'll give him this. It's pretty. Some wacky plants. So there is one new enemy variant that, one final enemy variant, I mean, that we haven't seen yet. The, water barnacle. They've got these, floating little suckers, and they'll pull you down instead of up. You're supposed to get caught by them here, because you long jump toward that and you don't make it. You get hit by one, but I'm, too smart for this game. Okay. We're getting closer, I think. Ah, shit. So the survey team never got this far, from the looks of it. Ugh. Well, they definitely realized that ichthyosaurs were a childhood fear of many a Half-Life fan. There's a bull squid back there, I don't give a shit. See you later. Ooh, even more glowy. Here it comes. So that... oh, look at that. The science team is dropping us presents. I don't know how they've got our location. But I'll take it. So that island is based off the original Zen island, the one from Half-Life 1. It's clearly got its own shit on it, because that bit there wasn't there and stuff. But, yeah, it's a throwback. One that I appreciate, even though... Because even though Zen is considered the worst part of the game, they still, reference it. They don't completely discard it. Oh, fuck. Mistakes were made. Alright, problem solved. Look at all these goddamn water barnacles. I think there's a path I can go, like, right through here, maybe? Did it? Oh god, there's even more of them over there. Jump! Made it. Huh, the exploding plants work underwater. I guess they don't explode the same way that gunpowder does. Oh, they even... Wow, they put a soup crystal and a health pool at the same spot. How kind. We're coming back. I'm on my way home. This music even sounds like it's... kind of reminds me of, like, returning to somewhere. If that makes any sense. And it's being guarded by the goddamn Houndai army. But it's just as well they put all the Houndai variants here, because I think after this they don't really show back up again. And we're getting closer to it. I don't know what the hell to call that thing. It's not the Citadel. It's got those shock implants that everyone loves. It's even got 3 of them right there. Fuck you. What? Oh, I don't need what you've got, I guess. Okay. Ooh. And look, alien tech. So in the original game, there was a teleporter in here, in the middle of this island. And it was activated by releasing some fluttering polygons from their cages and letting them land on pedestals. Which was sufficiently alien, I'd say. It doesn't make any sense to us humans. Here, the aliens have built a teleporter. And, yeah, it's a tech teleporter. It actually is pretty reminiscent of the Citadel core from Half-Life 2 Episode 1, if you remember that stream. Because there's 3 beams. Except it breaks. You know, not quite as peaceful and strange and interesting as the original, but that's okay. These puzzles don't quite make sense to me. There's like a part of them that I don't really get, but we'll get there when we get there. One of the things I don't get is there was a crystal missing from that power conduit, but I guess we don't need to replace it. And these crystals are lasering at each other. This one's also missing a crystal. I don't remember if we... So this is the part that I don't really get. You've got, like... This plugs in there, and you've got, like, a thing... And there's arrows pointing from the middle to the outside, right? But, like... These are also supposed to be plugs. So why the fuck... You'd think the circuit would terminate right here, because it doesn't plug into anything else. But that actually solved the puzzle. Kind of. It opened this anyway. And we get to slot the crystal in. And then it'll fix the blue. Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't confuse players on purpose unless it's like... unless there's a good reason to do so. But whatever, it works. Look at all those goddamn barnacles. Oh yeah, explosives. And then and then they even make getting from one place to another kind of a puzzle. Kind of. Oh. Let me just, nope, I'm not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to do that. And then this rock fucks up those crystals, unplugs the jump pad. This didn't have to be a fairly semi-complex puzzle just to get from point A to point B. The teleporter itself, fine. Whatever. But they even put puzzles... Ooh, that was close. They even put puzzles on the way to the bits of the puzzle. So this one's kind of fucked up. Blow-up plants grew in here. And they're also growing in the way of what I need to plug into. We've been given satchels. But first, we gotta figure out how to not die. Where does this go? Okay, that closes that off, but that's not gonna help me very much. Just kidding, it helped me a lot. Alright, puzzle solved. Now get out of there. So here's kind of what I'm talking about again. This part's confusing again, because like in the first one you put it in the middle and the arrows were pointing to the outside, and the outside ones didn't plug into anything. But here, the arrows all go to the right, and this one needs to be plugged into this one, or else the power doesn't transfer, even though it transferred last time. I guess it narrows down the places you can plug that. Alien tech is weird. I think that did something else I need, right? Yeah, it made a broken crystal. Okay, great. Alright, turn that bitch on. Yeah, I guess alien tech that cannot be comprehended is better than alien tech that can be. Can I go now? Oh, yeah, I can. Aww. I've sure got my priorities in order. I didn't even get them all. Heal me. Heal me. That looked kind of fucking sick. You can't tell me that didn't look a little fucking radical. I surfed off that crystal with the patented long jump guitar slide. Okay, so this time the arrows are all going to the right, but this one's broken. So this one's the one I would need to turn on, but it's broken. It does have all the crystals though, and now I can go inside and unplug what is undoubtedly something more important than what I am plugging in, because it's on the inside of the machine. And plug in, let me remember. Nope. So I plug in what, this and this. I can. Okay, that transfers power, but that's broken. Doesn't seem to do what I needed it. Oh wait. Oh, here we go. Okay, so okay, and the door stays open. So, I think they're trying to tell me that because this wire broke, this thing needs to be plugged in that way. But the last one was plugged in that way and also wasn't broken. I'm getting mixed signals. And also, the power was moving from the middle one to the end one, even though the power was supposed to be coming from here, it wasn't. And this one was still, like, active. Whatever. Point is, I fixed it. Goddamn aliens can't even maintain their own goddamn equipment. This is their turf. Well, back to the main. Ooh, and the crystal that was missing from the beginning one. Boop. Oh, I hope I don't need that for anything. Did it work? Only want me to find out. Doesn't sound quite right, as if I fucked it up somehow, but let's see. I think it worked. Okay, so despite that chapter's few flaws, it was alright, you know? This chapter is definitely my favorite out of the Zen chapters, and probably one of my favorite in the game. Nylanth is also voiced by the security guards this time around. Well, we're clearly getting closer to the, Oh yeah, we're close to the tower now. I heard a noise. The tower's residual smoke is choking the place a bit. It's really foggy, cloudy around here. Kind of like in the surface tension chapter. I heard a bitch. Oh no, it was neat little thing they do here is you kind of associate in the Earth chapters, you kind of associate that teleport noise with enemies showing up. Oh damn, Hound Eye Goulash over here. But in the Zen chapters, that teleport noise means there's supplies coming for you, because instead of the aliens teleporting to Earth, you know, it's the Earth guys teleporting stuff to the alien Zen. So they're suspiciously teaching me that the long jump is also now a dodge move. Left, right, and backwards. There's goop on the floor. There's a goopy-ass web over here. As I'm going to these and turning them on. Well, this is a nice looking place and all, but let's get these crystals sunk in and then call it a day. And get the hell out of here, am I right, fellas? That's a lot of rockets. I wonder what I'll need those for. Was that all of them? So do you guys remember that, any people who watched the Half-Life 1 stream anyway, do you guys remember the, boss fight that I accidentally soft-blocked? This chapter probably had the greatest glow-up in the game. One of them anyway. Especially the Zen one. Oh, the teleporter. It's putting me right up there. Uh-oh. The Gonarch's back. Queen bitch. Now, extra aggressive. Yeah, it's hard to forget a testicle that big. You ain't even seen nothing yet. This is just the first fight. This chapter is also nice and long, but it's nice and long. I should not have made that. Oh! You don't like it when I pump you full of rockets, do you? How about I blow up your babies, too? It's running off. Well, let's do what we had to do last time. They, have died on their own. Okay. This is not just some one and done 2-map boss fight. We are descending into the lair this time. And it's a right proper one. Look at all this food she's had to consume in order to make all those goddamn babies. That bitch spat out like 20 at a time. It's no wonder head crabs are so invasive. There's gotta be a few of them on Earth in Half-Life 2, right? It's kind of like when pregnant ladies get those cravings. This one had a craving for hound eyes. So today's puzzle element is these flammable gas plants. You're supposed to be taught by the C4 that I just blew up, igniting it, that you can ignite those yourself, but most people I've seen play this section don't understand that you can just shoot those to ignite them, or even hit them with the crowbar for some reason. You can also use these flares they give you, and it lights shit on fire. Kind of weird that anything would make a nest where there's lots of flammable gases and oils. But who am I to judge? Maybe it's cold in here. She's close. Crikey. This one's close. There was once a teleporter pad here, but I'd assume it got pretty quickly abandoned. Oh, they did leave a nice little Tau cannon lying around. Hey baby, I missed you. They probably realized after they had set up this pad that they had accidentally started setting up camp in the nest of a gigantic queen headcrab. Anyway, that's the way out. Most people get here and they don't understand that these plants can be ignited by gunfire. They're like, huh, what do I do? There's no open door. This plant, which is making the sound that a barbecue makes before you ignite it, is not giving me any clues. I can call them stupid because I know the solution, but I think it took me a while too. The first time. People are dumb, but like, at the same time, they don't like force you to shoot one. I feel like they should have forced the player to shoot one, or like had it get in the crossfire or something. There's a detonator there, but I can't get to it. There's a JPEG in the way. Just in case I somehow hadn't picked up the rocket launcher yet. She's still mad at me. Piss off, won't ya? I don't even know where that goes. That way. So they mercifully changed her spitballs from white to green. Oh. It looks like you can go that way, assuming you don't fuck up somehow and break it. think this just goes to where that... Yeah. Okay, so I could have... Those ones are kind of haphazard. Here's one for the road. It's pretty hellish around here. With all the orange. This is the kind of orange you get, though, when you're close to a forest fire and, like, the sunlight is going through the smoke. You know what I'm talking about? We used to get that in California sometimes. No shit. I think it's all the smoke from the factory that was in the first game and is inside of that tower. Ugh. So one thing I really like when games do is I love it here. I love it when a video game has like a single enemy that kind of pursues you throughout the whole thing. Like Resident Evil did this a few times to good effect, like with the Tyrant and Nemesis and stuff. It's kind of a nemesis or a rival enemy that you the player kind of forms a relationship with, like oh, it's you again type deal. And it makes that enemy so much more special than if they were like some kind of mini boss that you fought every once in a while. And that kind of happens in Half-Life 2 Episode 2 with the Antlion Guardian, but that's kind of been taken to the next level here with the Gonarch. Instead of a boss fight with 3 stages where it runs away from you, she is kind of pursuing you. She is following you as you try and get through this place. Because you're in her nest after all. And, yeah. And she's harassing you most of the way. And somehow these bull squids are alive in here. I guess she can't reach in here. But the head crabs could, but I guess they can't latch onto a bull squid. So I guess if you're a bull squid and you live near a Gonarch who can't reach you, them's good eatin'. Okay. I do forget where I'm supposed to go here, though. Was it this way? It was this way. So this room is reminiscent of one of the rooms in the original fight, I think. She's about to lay eggs in here to fuck with me. I've got the solution. I hope you don't mind that I not only killed your babies, but lit them on fucking fire. I gotta detonate those explosives. I forget where the detonator is. It's, not there. Not a big fan of fighting extremely tiny enemies, gotta admit. Nope, the detonator fell. Okay, time's up. Go, go, go. This area, because the Gonarch's pursuing you the whole way, is probably the best paced when it comes to puzzles. Which is great. It's the kind of puzzle pacing that I wish the rest of the chapters had. Oh shit. Alright, running for it. I was supposed to long jump. Running by itself ain't good enough. What the hell are you guys doing in here? For a territorial beast, this Gonarch sure lets a lot of enemies live. Jeez, never noticed how grisly the Hound Eye gibbs are. That's pretty cool. Oh, pretty crystals. Let's blow them up. Oh. Go, go, go. See what I mean, though? This enemy, this Gonarch, is pretty much constantly chasing me, putting the pressure on. I don't know how else to say it besides saying I'm forming a relationship with it. I definitely did at the time. Not that kind of relationship, but like the kind that's like, you know, you kind of come to know this thing. It becomes a minor villain in the story. And a very active one. If I ever made a game like Half-Life, which I hope to one day, definitely would have one of these in it. Oh, did I hit you with some crystals? Are you upset? Good. Awfully nimble for a gigantic spider crab. Okay, this is not normal water. I cannot step in that. All that beauty in the first... Fuck. All that beauty in the first part of Zen is kind of missing now. Now we've got gigantic Bowser turtle shells and, Can I fall down that? And poisonous water. And, not to mention the color of the place. Oh, that's also death. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit more creepy, you know? It's more hostile looking. It was always hostile, but now it's hostile looking. I guess I just fall down, huh? Yep. There was a pit like this in the first part of Zen that went all the way down through, so I wouldn't blame somebody for assuming they couldn't go down here. Yeah, the beautiful outside and the ugly inside. That's a good way of putting it. Oh, there you are again. See ya. There's also a lot less. This is like one gigantic floating island too, which is neat. This is probably my favorite music track. It's reminiscent of not only the jungle drums from the beginning, the original Gonarch's lair, but it also has the same cadence or tempo as drums and riffs from the Half-Life OST, which plays during the rocket launch the first time. Don't do it. You hoe. And it's got more of those sweet motherly vocals, which is pretty apt considering this thing is, you know, Big Mama. Oh, I almost made it. This is supposed to sync up. Chase scene! Also, most of this crouching and stuff that's happening, I'm not doing it. Oh, you don't like fire, do ya? The game is making me crouch automatically just to not break the flow, which I think is great. It's something that Valve's done before, and it's a good addition, I think. Alright, so these new puzzle, these crystals, are holding back water flow, and I can flood the cavern by blowing them up. So yeah, that's a great little sequence. In case... Oh shit. Fire, 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 fire. There is not a Black Mesa for Half-Life 2. People have asked Crowbar Collective if they were gonna move on to Half-Life 2, and their response was pretty much, get us the hell out of here. We've been doing this shit for 15 years. And Half-Life 2 remaster would probably take even longer. I think the people that made Half-Life 2 Update, which is a free mod you can get on Steam that improves a few things, I've been told that they're working on a bit of a... I'm told that they're working on a bit of a extra remaster, although I have no idea what's in it. Hopefully it wasn't Half-Life 2 Overcharged. Probably wasn't, considering how tasteful Half-Life 2 Update was. And how distasteful Overcharged was. I mean, I'd assume they have passion, considering that this came out so much later than the rest of the game, and is still pretty damn good, despite the bits where it's padded. Fun fact for you, Joel Nielsen, the guy who made the music, Black Mesa was his first composing job, and the project went on for so damn long that he learned a lot and got really good at it. He's only got one game credited, but he learned he's like a really good composer now because of all the work he had to do for this, all the time he spent on it. I don't think I should be here. I'm kind of drowning. Although he's worked on a Half-Life project for so long, there's a pretty good chance that any of his music going forward will sound like Half-Life, which is fine by me, but... Oh, fuck you. Oh, wait. Get crystal, you stupid bitch. Rockfall. Oh, goddammit, one of them missed. There was a person who made some like mock-ups of what a Half-Life 2 remastered might look like, but they were kind of like cluttered for the sake of clutter. If that makes any sense, like they had too much detail. I forget what to do next. Was I supposed to go down here? Don't think I was, but whatever. Hey, Suckhead. Does that even work? Hell if I know. Okay, it did work. It killed it. Nope, I blew that one already. The closest you can get at the moment to a Half-Life 2 remastered, I think, is the cinematic mod from 2013. But that mod doesn't exactly remaster Half-Life 2 the way you'd want it to. It's a it's not so much a remaster project as it is like an attempt to make Half-Life 2 look more like a Hollywood movie, if that makes any sense. It doesn't exactly follow the source material, and because of that, Capital G Gamers kind of bullied the guy out of doing any more work on it. But it is quote-unquote finished if you want to look at it. It's got that notorious looking Alex model that people don't like because it's all sexed up, like it would be if it were a Hollywood movie. Fitting of the brand of the mod. Oh, plants. But M-Mod, the mod that I played, is probably the best way to play Half-Life 2 in a modern way. Oh shit. I didn't expect that. Damn, that bitch got gravity turned back on. Maybe in the... oh, a feeding chamber. Oh, hey! There's a... there's a lot of flammable material in here. Oh, is it time? It's time. So, earlier about overstaying our welcome, this is it. We're at the end. You and me, bitch. One last showdown. Yo, she bitch. Let's go. Oh, you got a new attack. Oh. Where are you going? So check this out. Oh, took a bit of a tumble there, did you? Oh, you're not looking so good. You know, I can't help but feel bad for her. This soundtrack is called Internal Conflict. She's limping. She's in her last stand mode. Throwing everything she got. She's throwing a tantrum, basically. Technically, I'm the invader here. This thing's just protecting its territory. Oh shit, it's protecting the hell out of its territory right now. But unfortunately for you... I gotta get past. Excuse me, I need rockets. Ow. Yeah, it is. It's like... it is done. It is... I think it's equal parts, you know. It's got that good, what do you call it? That good Half-Life tone to it, where it is a badass fight. But there's also, you know, it's kind of tragedy. You just killed a, not a defenseless creature, but a seemingly innocent one, although it was a headcrab queen, and headcrabs are the worst, so, anyway. We've done it. And that chapter did not overstay its welcome. I just want to point that out. This chapter is probably the most well-paced. And here comes the worst-paced chapter. It is definitely possible to do that fight. I've seen it. People are like, hell yeah, I beat the evil monster type of feeling when they do it. But, like, I didn't really feel that way the first time I beat it. It's like, when I see an animal limping, I can't help but feel a little bit of sympathy. Which, if other people saw that and didn't feel sympathy, I kinda am worried about their mental state. We're here. So the original start to Interloper was another floating island, and this one shows you what you're up against. It's a nice little factory entrance. They've got their guard dogs here. Don't pay any attention to the fact that they just go into the floor and there's nothing below them. Fun fact, these tentacles were modeled pretty early on in development as part of like a showcase for what the mod was going to look like in 2008, and they haven't really changed much since. Same with the zombies, I think. So the factory... Oh, fuck, I'm retarded. I just walked off the edge. Anyway, the factory... Oh god, I almost did it again. Is, both not quite true to the original vision, but also better looking in some aspects. It looks phenomenal, and every time the music pops in, it's fantastic. Vortigaunt's weeping. Oh, they're beating the shit out of this guy. What the fuck do you think you're doing? I shoot you in the head. So, yeah, fuck you guys. So in the original Interloper chapters, the Vortigaunts were passive unless provoked, and until the alien controllers showed up. Here, they're passive until the controllers show up, and then they go back to being passive once the controllers are dead. They're also afraid of me. They're also voiced by Kevin Sisk. You can kind of hear the security guard in this voice no matter what he's voicing. You're okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. There's an achievement for going through without killing a single one. So this is the platform up. I kind of wish they had made it look more flat, because at the moment it is a bit suggestive. Also doesn't look like a platform. Cool alien tech though. It's kind of a mix of Geiger and just metal stuff. Yeah, it looks rather, yeah, strange. The sideways elevator. These vorts are taking the teleporter. I don't know if that goes to Earth or somewhere else. So here's something I really like that they did. This beginning part of the factory, you know, this is the factory town, as I guess you'd call it, the company town section. And it's got Vortigaunt living quarters. Really shitty ones because they're slaves, but, you know, kind of reminiscent of ancient human history in a way, except we didn't make pots that look like that. it's nice, you know. It's a bit of extra world building that like this is how they live. Okay. So the Vortigaunts seem to know what we're here for, and they ain't gonna get in our way on purpose. Hey, thanks, mister. If I remember right, it says Vortigese in the subtitles, but the Vortigaunts themselves in Half-Life 2 called their language flux shifting. God, I love these HD-fied classic models. They look so good. And they also kind of give you a bit of, later on they're going to give you a little bit of an explanation as to what the yoke is for. The collar and stuff. Okay. Let's keep going. We gotta go kill their boss at the top. We're basically fucking up the Pinkertons from the looks of it. If anyone's ever played BioShock Infinite, this is kind of like an alien Finkton. I'm sure that they have announcements, the Nihilanth being like, I give you company credits to spend at the company store because I don't want you getting ripped off by actual retailers. Alright, that seems to have reprogrammed the teleporter. Uh-oh, alarm going off. The controllers are here. And they're sending a signal to the collar that makes them hostile. And they're also using psychic powers to throw shit at us. They're busting the window down. Oh shit, it's on fire in here. Good heavens. Oh shit, something blew up over here. So, and unlike in Half-Life 1, they go right back to being passive, and if anything, scared of you, because you just came in here and started shooting up the place. I mean, if you were working at some place and someone came in and shot your manager, you'd probably also... Anyway, in case you wanted to feel bad for all the Vortigaunts you killed on Earth, you gotta wonder, though, if... yeah, I am the alien. I've been the alien. But you gotta wonder if the Vorts that you fought on Earth were being mind-controlled, or if they were, like, defending themselves. You know? Anyway, they know what I'm... There's a Gargantua patrolling up there. Do you guys remember the Gargantua, single Gargantua encounter from the original Interloper? What is that? Oh, it's a piece of alien controller head that I blew off with the Tau cannon. Well, there was a single one. And, like everything else for most of this, they kind of upped it. Okay, so here's where Interloper starts getting weird. You're supposed to use these as platforms, but I feel like they should have made it much more streamlined than it actually is, you know? This almost feels like you're not supposed to be doing this, and like you're doing some kind of QA thing. Welcome. It's not about to be peaceful in a second. This is probably one of my favorite tracks from the music tracks coming up here. Loading. Well, this is about the part where you'd encounter the Gargantua after the factory entrance. This way. Right on schedule. But wait, there's more! I'm sorry, you had to call 5 different parents due to incidents? What kind of incidents? What? Wait, there's more! What the fuck? What? Wait, there's more! But wait, there's more! But wait, there's more. You get the idea. I'm gonna stop saying that now. Oh shit, I'm bad. Thankfully, I don't have to long jump like I did with the Onarch, because I can just outrun these guys with sprinting. Oh god. Unless I have to crouch. There's just something I love about these suckers. It's their round segmented shell, and their noises, and their big red eye, and their hugeness. And their flamethrower hands. I've always been a sucker for gigantic fucking big fuck off enemies. Well, they got bored and left. I got it past the perimeter guard. I'd assume Gordon would get severance pay, assuming Black Mesa and the government exist after this, but we both know they don't. His payment is humanity won't get exterminated by the aliens. His payment is going to be he gets to meet a hot tomboy 20 years from now. Because he saved humanity. Whoa, that was... I just clipped right through that. Alright. Here's the runoff ditch. They're just throwing that shit in the wasteland. Who gives a fuck, am I right? Probably wasn't supposed to go this way. The HEV suit definitely protects him from cooties. And he even gets her dad's permission. He's like, now that humanity can breed again, we gotta do our part. Give my grandkids, Gordon. Ugh, I can't tell if this has, like, been melted through or not. I guess it has. Yep, some kind of corrosive shit melted through that. Alright. One suck through a tube later. We're still in the runoff area. But we're close to making it. Here we go, we're in the factory. Just kind of quietly shut off that intruder alarm and open the way for me. They're pretty good at keeping it subtle, you know. Nobody... Well, okay, they probably do figure it out, but they don't start punishing them for it because they've got bigger problems, aka Gordon the Freeman. So here's factory level 1. It's, this tower's awfully fleshy looking for, being a... I'm assuming it's a building. And this is the beginning of the kind of crappy platform puzzles. When you look at this, do you think you can stand on it? You're told you can stand on it because of the green lights, but it doesn't look like something you should be standing on. It looks like an animated prop to me. Anyway, let's start fucking with the equipment, huh? Oh, the showers are back. Let's see, how can I fuck with this equipment? There we go, plug that in there. What does this do? That did, something. Anyway, listen to these vocals. This lady who's singing here is, Joel Nielsen's wife. What you doing? You're looking at the blue? Some kind of hologram readout there. That's kind of neat. So now this goes up a little higher, and I can ride it somewhere else. Well, you see, Theory Y Studios, according to the official Madcows tech survey, most people watch this stream on their mobile phone. And or in a non-full screen window. The game's called Black Mesa. It came out in 2012 and then 2015 and then 2020, and it was better every time. It's a remake of classic Half-Life, and it's really good, and it's on sale right now. You should play it on stream too. I'm sure they'd love it. You could even title it something like... Wait, this isn't Scrims. So I'm just out here unplugging shit and plugging it in somewhere else. What a sales pitch! Give me 10! So these computers kind of have what looks to be brain wrinkles on them, and they're also stitched onto the metal. I just thought that was interesting. You bought Red Dead Redemption? Really? Are you gonna, like, stream that? Or just for fun? Because I don't think you are employed. You don't get to have that anymore. I wonder if I should buy RDR2. I've heard a lot of good things. Smooth brain computers? Yeah, they're called Windows 95. I think I'm lying, actually. No, I'm not. Cheap, Vista, yeah, that's true. I was also gonna say those cheap-ass Android tablets. You know, like those ones that cost like 30 bucks because they're absolutely god-awful. So, if Fredo Bear was playing this right now, he would have quit. This part does get a bit complicated, and it's not immediately telling you where to go, which isn't intrinsically bad, but it is kind of a pain. Oh yeah, the new versions of Windows. Well, Theory Y Studios has a couple things to say about that on the tech side of things, but they are definitely fucking up Windows on the business side of things. On the user experience side of things, I should say. There we go, and then this cable makes this cable, and this cable overloads the equipment, and I have caused an accident at the workplace. Okay, and then I have to do it again. You like that puzzle? Here's it is again, with slightly different ways of getting the plugs out. Let me know if Microsoft actually goes through with putting ads in the start menu, Nate, because if they do, I'm fucking killing someone. Although someone's probably going to make some kind of add-on that disables them. Although then they're going to threaten legal action against that guy. It's going to turn into a mess. There's even flesh stitched onto the metal here. Like, this whole thing is fleshy. I don't even get it. You know, there's speculation that the Citadel in Half-Life 2 is a living thing, but this thing is for sure alive in some way. It's probably alive in the way a tree is alive. Are ads already on the start menu for Apple products? I didn't think Apple had a start menu. I thought they were just user-unfriendly like that. And then there's a... okay, actually that one's right here. So as you can see, even though I've penetrated the enemy's fortress, they haven't come after me yet. I've just been doing plug puzzles and breaking shit. Not that I care about the equipment. Oh, here they go. Now they're upset. Finally. Oh, advertise Apple products. They're throwing... Sir, that's part of the safety equipment. Those guardrails have been put there by OSHA. You are violating the guidelines. The Anyway, another little tidbit is that until I shoot the green goop sack, these things cannot be stood on. Now they can. Why does shooting the green turn off the red? Fuck you. Yeah, bloatware is some shit. That's why it's usually, from what I understand, it's usually better to build your own PC just for that reason. But oh, I didn't shoot the greenie. There we go. Because, like, if you buy a pre-built... Like, I used to have an Alienware, and that shit came with a bunch of crap that I didn't need. I missed. These showers are a lot quicker this time. They don't waste your time with those, at least. Ugh. Oh, the Windows junk. Yeah, okay. Well, it's probably good you didn't get a pre-built then, because it would have come with even more junk. It's fucking gnarly, man. They grafted metal inside of whatever the fuck this organism is. Okay, that one doesn't auto-crouch you. Hang on a second. I gotta pick my nose. Okay. Yeah, this is the factory that makes the aliens. You may have said that as a joke, but you're spot on. Okay, the controllers are moving around in here. Surely they'll notice me. They haven't yet. Supplies from the boys. Yeah, this is, the upper part of this place, anyway, is essentially an alien grunt cloning facility. I have a theory that the grunts and the controllers were created by the Nihilanth using Vortigaunt DNA, because, they have very similar features, like the ear-looking vent stuff and the third arm and stuff like that. These Vortigaunts are pretty much working to produce the big muscle-headed lugs that were bullying them at the start of the chapter. Something a little ironic about that. Oh good, more goo barrels. Yeah, the slaves are building the slavers, kind of. I mean, they have the, there's also the big slaver at the top who's making them do it, but yeah. Pretty much. Kind of wacky, you know? Kind of funky. Oh, hang on, these things need a little help. Wow, they're making me pick up and move stuff. It isn't confirmed that the alien grunts and controllers are made from Vortigaunt DNA, but they look way too similar for it to be a coincidence. I mean, it could be that they're all, like, different variations of, like, an original progenitor species. But at the same time, Vortigaunts are also extremely powerful when they're not being controlled, when they're not being subjugated. They're stronger than the grunts and controllers for sure. Oops. Hey, we're actually already in it. So as you can see, this is the tank they use to grow hive hands. Hey look buddy, it's your brothers and sisters. I don't use this thing a lot. Mostly because it's kind of shit. It's only good if you can't aim, and I can. But I might as well keep it out. It doesn't use up any ammo. It replenishes ammo, I should say. More goddamn platforming. At least it's not those motion sickness elevators from Half-Life 1, but still. Vent! Oh! Ooh, more things to unplug. Well, I can't get that. Gotta, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. My bees were a little overzealous. Oh, I thought that was gonna kill me for a second. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Wait. There we go. Nope, can't get in there. Wait, what? Oh, wait, I think... Oh, okay. Of course, it was the little thing over here. Yeah, I don't think these aliens, give a shit. I don't think the Vorts here have any worker rights, unfortunately. Alright, and that shuts off the spinny dude. Now I can get through it. This is some nice looking biotech, some hexagonal mesh and some wires, and it's all just a fucking mess in here. If it wasn't a machine, you'd think it was compacted garbage. See, here's kind of proof that they don't have any workers' rights. Will there be any justice for this guy? Hell no, there won't. Rest in peace, buddy. And that lowers the cage. Yoink. Oh, fuck. And then it barfs out the green one, which fucks everything up again. Yeah! Fuck! Uh-oh. Go away, please. Oh! See what I mean? Okay, you're okay now. Well, the clones weren't going through or near the wind tunnel bit. One of the reasons I think the alien controllers are not actual... Hey, look, there it is, the grunt clone tubes. One of the reasons I think the controllers are made from Vort DNA is that they are too similar looking to the Nihilanthe himself. And yet the Nihilanthe is not even close to like an actual, to looking like a Vortigaunt, or what are mostly called the Xenian species. You know, the Nihilanthe is very smooth and fleshy, and he does have the third arm, but it looked grafted on. In the original it did, anyway. I think in Black Mesa it doesn't. Nope, gotta go back. So yeah, they've got grunt clones all around the... I guess this tower is made of flesh because it helps grow them or something. Not really sure how that works. But they are growing here on the walls. sometimes. Can I shoot them? No. Right, I guess I go that way. So, like, the controllers, I feel like, are like a mix of Nihilants and Vortigaunt DNA, or some shit like that. And then the grunts are pretty much just beefed up Vortigaunts. You know, they mixed steroids directly into the genome sequence. Wow, I didn't even need to cause that explosion. Oh good, the green water is breathable. Oh, I remember what to do here. I have to take one of those barrels. And it burns away the... I guess this is like some kind of water filter. Kind of looks like it. Oh, and then the suck tube. We're still like a third of the way through this factory, and we're in the grunt vats. They're being given something here, considering the way they're going. They almost look like they're writhing in pain. Maybe they're getting implants or something. Who knows? They don't really need implants, though. Ugh. This place is bruised from all the people walking on it. That's a nice detail. Alright, I think I can walk on this, yeah? Yeah. As much as this factory section does kind of drag on, at least they give you, oh shit. This place exploded. At least they give you, interesting stuff to look at. Yeah, damn, something fucked up in here. Sorry, fellas. I guess whatever this is wasn't essential. Yeah, let me just climb on the really tiny little things jutting out. Theoretically, I should be able to do that. Oh, they didn't like it when I did that. Oh, they're ripping the shit apart. Fuck you. I know my workers' rights. This B-gun actually does do a pretty good job of hitting controllers for the most part. They're so slippery sometimes. They're a lot less slippery in Black Mesa, though, I think. Also, because Black Mesa's and Source Engine's hit registration is better than Gold Source's in, like, every way. Although the Bs... Okay, there we go. Jesus. Maybe I should just stick to the revolver. It does take 2 headshots to put those guys down. That's kind of ridiculous for how small they are. There it is. My favorite Nihilant voice line. The foreshadow you didn't even know was a foreshadow until you finished the game for the first time. Love it. Nihilanth knows so much more than he's letting on. Although he's depicted a bit differently here, you know. Here he's more of a tyrannical slaver. with a really crappy factory. He's kind of like a robber baron in this one. His fight is also more fun, but a bit less lore accurate, which is fine. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Ugh. Oh, good, a combat break. Something that I think is a little neat is that the aliens here are clearly using the secondary fire on the hive hand. In the first game they used the primary fire, in the original they used the primary fire, but here they're clearly shooting straight and fast, you know? It's about time they sent these guys after me. You'd think they would have done that first thing. They probably could have made more interesting combat encounters if they... Well, they do make you fight Vortigoths sometimes, but they don't make you kill them. Ooh. That even bounced off his armor and it killed him. You know that... I don't even know how to put this. The damn force of the impact scrambled his brain and murdered him. Anyway. Crossbow is the best. I love me a little crossbow. Puts them the fuck down. It's supposedly a tranquilizer gun. According to the original script. But, it is in Black Mesa. It's filled with tranquilizer juice. The bolts are, I mean. But this is like that remodeled pack that's accurate to the first original game, where they clearly were just steel bolts meant for penetrating skulls and killing instantly. I'm running out though. Gotta switch to something else. It's a funky little... I don't know if they make crossbows that look like this. I should look that up. With like a magazine underneath and stuff. Okay, back to the machines. Oh, would you look at this? These green crystals are giving me free energy ammo. Do you remember at the end of Half-Life 2 when they supercharged your gravity gun? And it was able to kill people without using objects? Black Mesa has done something a little similar. Although they knew you already had a devastating weapon, so they just gave it infinite ammo so you can fuck these kids. The guard chase achievement? What's the achievement for? Not getting hit or something? You gotta love how this weapon not only rips them to pieces, but then it incinerates all the tiny little pieces. You know, on a scale of completely destroyed, there's getting gibbed, there's getting disintegrated, and then there's getting gibbed and having those gibs get disintegrated. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. The yeah, that's actually sick. Wait a minute. So this is where they put the rejects, clearly. The guy who made the classic alien grunt mod also remodeled these body piles to be the classic alien grunts. I wouldn't have expected that. That's cool. Big ups. I'm sure you can not get hit by the guards. You just gotta know when to long jump, I guess. Anyway, I'm a bit partial to the Tau still. I'm gonna keep her out for now. Although I don't think those green crystals come back soon. So not only is there a grinder, there's also lasers to cut them up Resident Evil style in case they weren't ripped up enough. So not even the grunts are treated very well by this machine, by this factory. No wonder they take out frustration on the Vortigaunts. This whole system is fucked. Well, and yet it's still a better system than what comes later. Kind of. Alright, this part's a little weird. You step on this, and I think... Yeah, and you jump up there. Not big on the parts where it makes you climb tiny little bits. But we're getting there. Maybe I assumed the Interloper chapters were worse than they are because the puzzles are... Because I watch stupid people play them and get stuck. Alright, so here's the grunt boxes. Like the ones in the original, except now they're more obvious. Oh! Oh! Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I wasn't, Fair enough. That was made for barrels, and I'm not one. I'm not really sure why these grunts get stuffed into barrels, but they do. If I break any one of these, there will be a grunt in it, I think. Uh-oh! Hey, fuck you, buddy. Get beat at. So here's a little interesting bit of interesting. Oh, there's a bull squid living in here. They got rats in the kitchen. How long is this gonna take? Jesus, this gun sucks. I'm only pulling it out because they don't give you much ammo for anything. What do you mean there's two more? It seems to recharge a lot faster than it used to, though. Anyway, so here's a little bit of interesting stuff. These, I think, are the explosive spores from opposing force. The ones that grew on the walls that were ammo for that funny little alien that you could barnacle to. I think they do explode. I think that's what these are supposed to be. They're not useful for anything. They just explode when shot. But it's, you know, they're there. They're a part of the Zen growth. Anyway, let me confirm my hypothesis that these are the grunt pods. Yep, they've got grunts in them. Naked grunts. They haven't been given their armor yet. They're just fucking mad at me. They give me that football tackle. fuck you. Now you look like your brothers and sisters in the fucking meat grinder. My neck hurts. Anyway. So yeah, I get maybe these grunt barrels are to be loaded into the ray dropships or something. I don't really get it. But we've got a whole ass network of conveyors to get them to wherever they're going. We never are shown where these things end up, I think. There's also a biomechanical version of the antlion honeycombs. I think that's what those are supposed to look like. Oh good, they gave us a checkpoint in case we fall. How nice. You can't even tell that there's a grunt in there. You'd think you could see a silhouette of one, but it's just not there. Okay, let me just... They could have made this more obvious, I think. They could have just made this event opening. You don't even know what the machine's for. It's not like it's necessary. Alright, let me ride this on out of here. They've got the security lasers. These guys got more package security here than Amazon. And next checkpoint. Well, this here is pretty reminiscent of Half-Life 1's Zen factory bit. So they are still very much biomechanical here. It's just less, I don't know. No, look, a red wire going somewhere. We've been taught to follow those. Although most people don't anyway. Next checkpoint, and the next little vent to crawl through, I guess. Yeah, they could have just made this event, their event opening. Oh, the funny compressor. Which is just nothing more than I have to stand on top of this. See, like, this is kind of ridiculous. Standing on these tiny little platforms that are supposed to be just part of a machine thing. I don't like it. I think they should have made the platforms bigger, more obvious, less difficult to figure out at a glance. It's nice that these make a light. Hey dude, see ya. Yeah, you too. Yeah, exactly. They feel like a secret. That's a good way of putting it. They do color them with those teal lights that are kind of supposed to be the indicator of progress, but that's pretty much. Take if anyone here has played or seen Doom 2016, the way that they light their path and make the platforms is a lot better than what is happening here. They do have some similar shit where you go up a thing and you climb machinery, but like the platforms are big, they're noticeable, They're colored, a distinctive color from the rest of the environment. This one's probably the worst offender. Oh, it's a door. No, you have to stand on it because there's these little flaps that go up, and then you wait and you stand on this. You stand on the door itself. Because that's obvious. That one wasn't even colored. The more I learn about level design and stuff, the more it seems to me that making things painfully obvious is a better method than making it, I don't know, difficult for the designer. I think I've been caught. Speaking of Doom 2016, the Advanced Research Lab BFG laser room. I've seen a lot of people who play this die right there because they didn't understand they were supposed to jump on that. They are colored cyan though. I'll give them that. Oh shit. Lasers 1, and these little things come out, so you stand on them. That one not so hard. Although these are not colored cyan like they should be. I'm only good at this part because I know the drill. I have seen people not notice that those flaps come out. Hey, don't worry about it. I don't even remember what the crispy pop noise sounds like. What time is it? Oh, it's not that bad. It's been almost 3 hours, and we're, oops, I'm retarded. See what I mean? Even I fell victim to that one. And then the tiny jump on that. I feel like this, part of these may have been designed with Source Engine gamers in mind, because people like me or you guys who play on the Source Engine a lot know that shit. People who are buying Black Mesa because it got a banner on the Steam store page, probably not. Alarm time. Yeah. They're breaking the barrels themselves to unleash more fuckers on me. God damn, you guys hurt. Doesn't help that I'm... Good fucking God. Okay. Okay, here's the part where you follow the red... Nope, still not. Okay, but they're here. I know that at some point you have to shoot those things that are covered up right now. Kinda interesting that they're here before they're a puzzle element. This track, if I remember right, loops until you finish the section, which is fine with me. I think they should have done that more, honestly. Wait. Oh. This probably should have been lit up in some way. A control room. Can I break it? Here it is, the red thingies. Oh shit. Fucking conveyor belts. Yep, alien controllers will never not be annoying. The crystals. The power. But they give you a remedy. Little home remedy, courtesy of Gordon Freeman, PhD. Oops, that was a Vortigaunt. My mistake, mister. Karma. So this part where you get a ton of energy ammo and are just blowing through them is pretty dope. Kinda wish this group would go away, honestly. Oops, I got smushed. I never claimed to be good at this game. What's my favorite Zen chapter? Gonarch's Lair easily. In these, anyway. In the original, my favorite Zen chapter was probably the first one. Okay. Oh, of course, the way forward is shrouded in darkness instead of, you know, they put a bunch of fancy lights here, but this is all just decoration. You're supposed to just go this way. Well, that was our other combat break. Now, we gotta... what goes here? Oh, it go up. Hey guys, mind if I share the shower with you? Mama told us not to be ashamed. Daddy told us not to be ashamed of our dicks. Oh, here's the next, what looks like a secret area. Does this part stand out to you as walkable? It does if you're a Source Engine gamer, because it's got a lip on it. But only then. I feel like parts of this level may have been designed by somebody who just kind of assumed that gamers instinctively climb on any little lip surface they see, which is not the case if you especially thanks to modern gaming and its hand-holdiness. Oh boy. And if controllers weren't annoying enough, they've got protective crystals now. But that's training you for later, so I'll allow it. They're using their psycho powers. Fuck you. Where? Anyway. I think that controller is not supposed to die when it breaks that stuff, but I shot its crystal from here before it could attack me, so I cheesed it a little bit. Not that that's a bad thing. Cheesing in this chapter is kind of worth it. It's very acceptable. Yeah, people like you and me try to instinctively leave the area, find secrets maybe, but like that's not everybody, and I feel like whoever designed these levels didn't quite understand that. Maybe their playtesters were people like you and me as well. They should have made some of this stuff way more obvious. Just put like stairs or something, you know? So you're supposed to follow this tiny red line and shoot that to disable the force field. It's not hard to get stuck there as well. Ow. Red laser bad. Oops, I'm stupid. Their eyes look almost human when they're not glowing red. Ew. Orange one. There you are, you scamp. I hope you've made your peace. Because I'm about to make pieces of you. Oops. The red line. This part probably should have been a little more streamlined, I think. They shouldn't have made you walk around and look for the thing to shoot. Not very fun. Kind of a forced progression stopper, probably done for the sake of padding. Where's the red this time? I don't even see the line I'm supposed to... Or maybe I don't. Ooh, this thing is bleeding or something. Oh god, it's a blood elevator. now there's 3 of them. Oh boy, oh boy. Just like in the forest. Except factory themed. I ain't afraid. Okay, so these little spores here actually do have a purpose. They exist around to help you fuck up the controllers. I forgot that they were on the walls here. This is probably the only element from Opposing Force that made it into Black Mesa, and it's cool that they did that, you know? They were like... Oh, come on. They don't always block bullets. Fucker. Where am I now? Oh! I think it pierces walls. It definitely did hit through one of those red laser grids. I forgot that this is the laser drop room. Where I have to position myself properly before I hit the button. I probably should have made this also less difficult, because it's just a little puzzle. How long does that goop stain stay on the... I have no fucking idea. I think it's a bug that it stayed on this long. I'm kind of sick of it myself. I wonder if I shouldn't, like, reload the save. I wonder if that would even do anything. See, theoretically, it comes off, well, eventually. But, oh, cool. Whatever I just did blew that up. I do know that in the vanilla game they did remove this goop on weapons feature. I've been told because of performance reasons, but it could also be because of bugs like that, where it just kind of... These blood pumps are pretty damn nasty, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Can we leave yet? No, that was just the first one. Son of a bitch. Should have been the only one. I've got to do 2 more of those. Oh. He's throwing dung at me, you motherfucker. Ow! Fuck you. God, I love how they almost look bio-organic, biomechanical, with the way their, like, arteries and stuff are really big and thick and rubbery and segmented. It is pretty comical, but it makes sense, you know? Okay, now here's Laser Drop Room 2. Oh, right, you have to do this. Nope. Fuck. Probably shouldn't have killed you for that. They probably should just hurt you a lot. Well, then again, I am at half health already. So maybe it does hurt you a lot, but I'm too hurt. Ugh. There There we go. Another blood ride. Yay! At least this one was quicker. But still, we've already spent too long in this room, in this area. This isn't even like the road to the final boss. This is just toward the end. Well, you know what this means. Hey, the goop came off. Interloper kinda mid. You will hear no argument from me. Fuck. You're telling me that I have to break those crystals with no healing, huh? Alright, well this is the pacifist challenge room. Because just one of those, or I guess that was two of them, just fucked me up. But if you want that pacifism achievement, you gotta... Well, I wasn't supposed to lose all my fucking health. Kind of... Oh, they do heal you. I'm just stupid. Hang on it. Hang on a second. What do you mean the what? I forget they did leave a shower down there and I should have taken it. I'm gonna go back and use it because I don't want to keep retrying this part. Oh, okay. Little further past. What the? Wait, what? Goes from Zen to Interloper? Well, fuck the pacifism. You people are tools of the enemy. Oh, okay. Here I thought that was an optional achievement. You will save the Vortigaunts and you will like it. Kind of weird that they put the Chapter 0 menu background on the Chapter 16 screen. Well, I guess I'm fucked then. Shit, bitch, I'ma die. This is gonna suck. I have to break those fucking crystals before, like, okay, it sees me. So now I'm screwed. Okay, 1. 9 health, 0 health. Nice. I think I have soft lock myself. I don't think it's possible with the health I've got. Unless... Thankfully, it's not controlling all of them at once. Hey guys. Kinda wish you guys cared more about your brethren. Oh, I got him! I am not redoing the chapter. I was gonna go God mode before going back to... Anyway. I did it. The fuck kinda... Excuse you? Oh, okay, there we go. But wait, there's more. Oh. Oh shit. Now I gotta dodge him again. Before I go back, let me... Here we go. Not that big a deal, but whatever, you know? Oh, sweet shower. Now that feels good. And I'm out. This is some fat jump pad. I feel like the smarter option would have been to just build wherever they're going. Where the fuck are these things going? What the shit? Okay, anyway. Yeah, these grunts are killing me in every way possible. There we go. Oh. I've been caught. Get me out of this whack-ass time prison. Wow, they even replicated the classic Half-Life bugs? Well, isn't the Half-Life 1 rule that you have to jump when the pad activates? Oh, hey, it's another, Oh, I see. That was a system to catch any free grunts that had fallen out of their packing, and they just get dumped here. I can never know the truth. Final stretch. Why there's a dispenser for acidic waste barrels, I don't know. But I know that I've got to break these things. Okay. It's time to ascend, baby. We're getting close. I don't know what this elevator is actually for, but I'm using it to go see the boss. of me wants to use this. The secret thing in Nihilanthe. Like for in Black Mesa? No. Here it comes. Best music track in the game. They're unloading the grunt boxes here. They've got their suits on now. God damn, the spinal column type shit, I love it. What? What the fuck? Did I touch the edge? Yeah, the flesh appearance, it's definitely still here, at least in Interloper. And if you've ever played or seen Half-Life Alyx, that shit looks fleshy as hell. Here it comes. A poorly timed crescendo. Alright, I can't speedrun this. Why did it put me in here? There is one thing I'd change about that track. As amazing as it is, I feel like it's timed inappropriate. inappropriately. Because this isn't the final encounter just there. I feel like the crescendo of the music should play at the crescendo of this whole elevator ride, which is coming up really shortly. I feel like it should be playing about here. Even though not much is happening, they could have put some cool visual set piece. But look at this. The alien controllers, they are forcing this elevator back the fuck down. You are not getting up there, boy. You gotta go through all of us first. I feel like the crescendo should play here. At their last-ditch attempt to stop you. Ripping the elevator apart with their psychic powers to stop Gordon Freeman. I think the music, that crescendo playing here would have been fucking orgasmic. But it doesn't. Instead it plays over you shooting some spinny things. Oh well. At least it plays at the right time in the trailer. We're almost there. Nihilant better be quaking in his steel flotation device. Yeah, the bleakness of Half-Life 1 Zen is also good. I feel like these are both good in their own different ways. Hey, do you know, what's his name? The Perry God on YouTube? He made a, sort of a proof of concept video using Half-Life Alyx and Black Mesa assets of, like, kind of a mishmash between the two Zens. It's much colder than Crowbar Collectives, but it's still got beauty to it, if that makes any sense. He also makes some of the best Half-Life content short videos I've ever seen in my life. I say on YouTube like we're not on YouTube right now. So look at this. Classic alien abduction stuff. They've taken... I can destroy them, wait a minute. They've taken people, they've taken stuff, they took a pizza, a whole-ass pepperoni pizza. Maybe I'll link it during, in the chat before I end stream tonight, because it does look really good, and the Perry God makes some amazingly bleak Half-Life 2 shorts using Alyx assets. It's so good. Dude's a prodigy. Anyway, I think I showed the dog picture. Just a little bit of amusement and small amount of storytelling before we continue. So do you guys, people who were here the first time, did the aliens learn anything from this? They probably learned that, I don't know, but I didn't even try the pizza, so I guess not. If they had eaten some of that pizza, dude, they would have proposed peace instead of invading. Look at this fucking thing. I've got no idea what it's supposed to be. Some kind of galaxy map? Universe map? Maybe this is what the border world looks like in its entirety. I don't know. No one's ever gonna know. It wouldn't be Half-Life without some unexplained mysteries. The biggest health pool is so big that I can drown in it. And the biggest suit crystal. So do you guys remember right before the Nihilant fight in Half-Life 1, there was like sort of a nightmare version of the anti-mass spectrometer using echoes from the scientists, harkening back to the beginning of the game right before you end the game? Well, that's what that tower... That's what's at the top of the tower. And it doesn't look as scary. but it's definitely one of the best set pieces in the game. See, now this is the kind of platform I would have wanted from the start. This looks like you should walk on it. Here we are. Even this looks kind of anti-mass spectrometer-y. And this almost looks... Even this looks kind of like that, except it's alien tech. It's not shutting down. Why didn't they listen? Eli's voice. Yeah, it does look vaguely like the anti-mass spectrometer. It was, I think it was always supposed to. It even does in the original. Kind of. In the original it looks like even crazier and spikier, but like it's still got that in it. Are you ready to end this once and for all? History's repeating itself, Nihilant. You think this time the cycle will break? That sounded better in my head. So, in the original Half-Life, Nihilant's fight was a bit less than this. He had one attack, and he teleported you to different places. Here, he just wants to kill you. He ain't fucking around with no teleporting. I can shit. As you can see, he's had enough. Nihilant ain't goofing this time. I could pretty much need this. And just like those controllers from earlier, these crystals are making a big-ass shield for him. Although this one's so strong, it's got different segments. Definitely a much more of a real fight. One small thing I'd like to change real quick. Let me turn this on. Okay, there we go. I'll also be holding the shift button the whole time. It'll make my finger tired. There we go. Scratch one shield generator. I already know that. This isn't my first rodeo. I'm using this to break those shields, so I don't have to waste any ammo on it. It makes the fight a little harder? Yeah, I'd say. Jesus, that's kind of cool. I wonder if it's like... That feels like something that would trigger in a pirated copy, you know what I mean? So check this out. He's the guy, he's the portal guy, right? He's the one holding the portal open. He is teleporting bits of the facility. Probably by accident, because they have ammo and health in. Alright, and he's also casually opening portals to throw cars at us. I guess he's got a sense of irony. Anyway. Time to stop fucking around. As you can see, his head is still stitched closed, although his third arm is no longer stitched on. Oh wait, the healing crystals. So they're down here now. And they just heal him directly instead of spawning orbs. I don't think so, mister. You ready for the final phase? Check this out. Black Mesa's Nihilanth is a psychic master. He's got all the psychotronic abilities. There it is. Ha! My weapons. The crossbow still had goop on it. I didn't kill him with the crowbar like I did in Half-Life 1, but, you know. You're done, son. Your ugly tower is no more. This is what Jeff Bezos wants to happen if he ever dies to every Amazon warehouse. Could it be?
Gordon Freeman in the flesh. Or rather, in the hazard suit. I took the liberty of relieving you of your weapons.
You son of a bitch.
Most of them were government property. As for the suit, I think you've earned it. The border world, then, is in our control. For the time being, thanks to you. Quite a nasty piece of work you managed over there. I am impressed. That's why
You son of a
I'm
bitch.
here, Mr. Freeman. I have recommended your services to my employers.
Damn, that exploding island kind of created a
And
singularity.
they have authorized me to offer you a job. They agree with me that you have...
That is the original voice lines. I kind of regret getting it because it's like an upsampled version and it sounds kind of shitty. They did re-record the lines, but it's the same guy that did the security guards, and you can hear the security guard in his voice, and it kind of sucks.
Limitless potential.
Anyway,
You've proved yourself a decisive man.
I know exactly
So
what to
I
do.
don't expect you'll have any trouble deciding what to do. If you're interested, just step into the portal and I will take that as a yes. Otherwise, well, I can offer you a battle you have no chance of winning. Rather an anticlimax after what you've just survived.
No, not this time.
To choose.
I'm changing the timeline. I'll never work for you. Never again. You're gonna have to throw me to the wolves.
It's time to choose.
I'm changing the timeline. I'm ending the timeline. The loop closes
Well,
today.
it looks like we won't be working together. No regrets, Mr. Freeman.
I regret nothing. How's that, huh? Playing through the whole series just to get the second ending. We did it, boys. We've beaten every, as far as I'm concerned, mainline Half-Life game. With even a couple mods thrown in there that were of exceptional quality. So I added them into the list. So that was Half-Life. Thank you all so much for humoring me as I showed off one of my favorite franchises ever. My absolute favorite franchise ever. What am I talking about? Half-Life's got a comfy #1 spot in my heart. It was one hell of a ride, wasn't it? It's just, there's something about Half-Life that's so iconic and so memorable and intriguing and, of course, plain fun. Fun was definitely one of the main pillars of Half-Life from the beginning. Yes, that was my goal, was to improve, was to get people to learn. So look at this. This game's been in development so damn long. They've got a list of people here who don't even work on the project anymore, but whose work is still in the game. Yeah, Half-Life is great. It's definitely, I'd call it a thinking man's shooter. It does have a lot of Hollywood explosions and mayhem, but like, it doesn't treat you like a moron. You know, it Half-Life kind of assumes the player's not an idiot, and it lets them discover things all on their own. It doesn't spoon-feed them the entire experience like games tend to do these days. Yeah, it's good storytelling, because yeah, and the fact that the puzzles are physics-based, which also, for the most part, which also physics is fun to fuck around with. They use that so well in Half-Life 2. In loving memory. What was I gonna say? And beyond like Half-Life's kind of Hollywood-esque action, there's like this air of like mystery, intrigue, sadness, despair, horror, unfathomable whatevers. There's more to, what's the word? There's more to it, right? It's a lot deeper than it looks on the surface, but it also doesn't, put your head under the water, so to speak. So it doesn't force you to interact with the deeper elements of the game's story and universe and stuff, and even mechanics to some degree. But it's all there for the people who want it, and the people who want it are the ones who end up loving it the most, obviously. So that's it. Half-Life November. The 18th anniversary of Half-Life 2 and the 24th anniversary of Half-Life 1. I think a lot of it helped. A lot of what I think also. Well, I mean, Half-Life was definitely assisted with all of Valve's like encouragement of modding and community content and stuff. That definitely always helps cement something in popular culture. Oh yeah, Half-Life Alex Zen video. Let me go find it. It's fucking amazing. Everything on that guy's channel is amazing. Even his Dark Souls stuff is good. And I'm not even a big fan of Dark Souls. Let me get it as a... There we go. There. That should work as a clickable link. Did I just accidentally fuck up the stream? No, I don't think so. But like, that's an example of what of a reimagined Zen using Half-Life Alyx assets that's much closer to like the feeling of the original, but still has that sense of beauty that the Black Mesa one does. And subscribe to that guy. He makes some of the best Half-Life. It's not even machinima, it's all like animation I've ever seen. Anyway. And the fact that this guy can make such good content, Half-Life content, using Source 2 Filmmaker, even. It's kind of what I was talking about earlier. It's deep, but it doesn't put your head under the water. This guy has made a lot of videos that kind of touch on mostly like the civilian rebel side of like life under the Combine, how bleak it all is and how terrifying the Combine actually are if you're not Gordon Freeman. You know, it kind of has emotions in it that are definitely not experienced in game, but would absolutely make a ton of sense in the universe. And the Combine are so creative and interesting. All the aliens are really cool. Everything looks great. Everything sounds iconic and interesting. The world is a shit place today because Half-Life 2 Episode 3 never came out. And if Half-Life 3 ever drops, it'll cause world peace, I think. Nah, but anyway. Now what? Well, I guess now I'll have to go back to regular content. Just random stuff. I'm probably going to just do variety things from now on. This may be the timeline where Half-Life 3 becomes a thing. I think I mentioned before that Half-Life Alyx ended in a way that basically is a promise from Valve that Half-Life will continue. Oh my god! If you ever want to see a grown man cry, there's a couple videos of people watching the ending of Half-Life Alyx, and it's the fact that Half-Life 3 hasn't come out that makes something like that so powerful. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you know, that trailer for the Star Wars Episode 7 before we knew they were going to be bad movies that had like old Han Solo in it, and he was like, Chewie, we're home, and soy boys everywhere started like shitting their pants. Valve kind of did that themselves, except with a respectable property, something that's worth caring about. Ugh, I almost lost my composure just thinking about it. It was Tyler McVicker from Valve Time who I was thinking of, by the way. By the end of his Half-Life Alyx gameplay stream, he was fucking sobbing. It was great. Anyway, it takes a lot for a franchise to have that kind of power over people. You know what I mean? Especially if it's not a movie and some old set of tech demos from the 90s and 2000s. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. I think I'm going to have to end the stream here. Thank you once again for showing up, sticking with me, and letting me take you on this ride. Yeah, I will be here for hours. Yeah, right. I only wish I could have done Half-Life Alyx. That's my one regret, is that I don't have my headset with me and I can't play Half-Life Alyx. Because like I said a few minutes ago, Half-Life Alyx ends on the highest possible note in the series. It's a cliffhanger, but it's like the most hopeful cliffhanger I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. This is where I get off. That sounded kind of cringe, actually. Anyway, good night.